What up, though? It's the one and only Can't Call Me Lucky in the building.
And it's me. It's your girl for some sour.
Then I'm sweet.
This is Annie in the building.
Spirit fingers?
Yeah, spirit fingers. And welcome to LA. Yeah. Today we're coming at you with something new. We're going to try to see if you guys like it or not. You can leave a comment down below if you do. Segment time. The topic of discussion is it okay for a person that's in a relationship to have a friend of the opposite sex? Or marriage.
The name of the segment
whatever.
will be Agree to Disagree.
Yeah, agree to disagree. But
she kind of left that part out, but
yeah, whatever.
Y'all got it.
Y'all got the
Gang, gang.
If you would like for us to do more videos like this, just leave a comment below and we will do it. And if you would like to leave us topics, just let us know and we will happy to do it.
If y'all want us to do specific topics for y'all, let us know. And make sure y'all comment down below how y'all feel about the subject.
Yes. Do that.
Make sure y'all share the video with y'all friends so they can comment their opinions too.
Yes.
All opinions welcome.
Yes.
Period.
And that would be said. And that's
Period.
So let's get this video started. Okay.
I see the world. Yeah. I see it all.
I see it all.
I see the lonely people, the only. Yeah, I see the light. I see the stars, but I have never seen them shine like how you.
Is it okay for someone in a relationship to have a friend of the opposite sex?
I'm gonna think yes, no. I'm kind of in between. On some I might say yes, sometimes I might say no, but it's different reasons why I would say yes to some and no to some. Because, for instance, if the person you're in a relationship with is very insecure and thinking that you're out messing with your friend, then no. Or if your friend is doing a whole lot for you and you're in a significant other is like, hey, why is your friend always doing stuff for you? Why can't I do it for you? Then
But with that situation right there, if you gotta ask why can't I do this for you, that means you're not doing your job to begin with. Because
but
if you know,
you don't know what the person is telling
the
the
thing
friend.
is, if you doing your job, that friend would not have the opportunity to do that.
But what if that friend is always jumping up and doing
And
stuff?
not only that, you can't blame the friend because
I'm not blaming the friend.
the situation is, why didn't you go to the person you're in a relationship with before you went to your friend?
But some people go to their friends first because they feel like they knew their friend the longest, or hey, you're my friend, so I'm gonna talk to you about this first. Some people are like that. They talk to their friends
But
first.
like I always say, if you cannot talk to the person you're in a relationship about something that you're going through, you should not be talking to anyone about it. Period. Because if you can't come and talk to me about it, you should not be talking to anybody else about it. Because the only person that can fix the problem in your relationship is the people in the relationship. Period.
But some people feel like they can talk to their friend. And then,
But
like,
the thing is, if
advice?
you're not friends
What
with the
if-
person you're in a relationship with, y'all don't have a solid relationship to begin with.
We're talking about a friend on the outside of the relationship.
No, but I'm saying though, you said I feel like I can talk to them because
No,
they my
some
friend.
people have friends that they go to, like good close friends they can go to for advice. I wouldn't necessarily say pick a friend that is already in a relationship. But hey, so you got
just
some
said
friends
doing the stuff for the person. That's not advice.
it's not advice. But some friends feel the need to jump up and do stuff for the friend like that and not giving time for the significant other to do stuff.
Like what?
Like buying something or doing something, like, you know, just up and do it.
Yeah, but it shouldn't take for the person you're in a relationship with to say something. You should put your friend in a place and say, hey, you cannot do that because it's not right.
But some friends will take it to
If you my friend, there's nothing wrong with you buying me stuff, but it has to be a limit to how much you can spend on something.
Some friends will take it to
No,
a like, hey, you
but
know,
guess what?
you met this person
It's your
and now
job to put them in a place and say, hey, you cannot be spending this much money on me.
you change up on me ever since you got with this person now, and I feel like we're not that close anymore.
But guess
you
what?
don't have that conversation.
And guess what? You know what I'm gonna say? If I don't change, that means I cannot grow. And as a friend, you should understand, hey, I can't always be with you.
But
because guess what?
They're gonna say we knew each other before you got with that person.
And guess
we're
what?
Closer.
We all. You know what I used to always tell all my homeboys in Detroit?
What?
Guess what? It's stuff that she can do for me that y'all cannot, and stuff that I will not let y'all do for me. Period. That's just the way it is. She can do stuff for me that y'all can't.
But you can't just pick your friend off the side.
No, you can, and they should understand that because
not all the time.
Me and you in a relationship. My homeboy called me and said, "Hey, let's go do something Friday night." I'm like, "All right, cool." And then you like, "Hey, let's go out to dinner Friday night." Guess what? Yo, player, we gotta reschedule. The wife want to go do something. Period. And he got to understand that.
But if I know that you're going out with your friends, I won't.
That's different. But if I don't tell you, he got to understand. And even if I do tell you, guess what? My job is to please you over him. And if he's if he or she is a true friend, they should understand that. Period. Because if I'm friends with a woman and we supposed to go hang out, and then you decide you want to do something, and I'm like, yo, we can't do it because I'm going to hang out with her tonight. How would that make you feel?
I would probably feel a certain type.
And you would have every right to, because that's the gray area with having friends of the opposite sex. You cannot choose that person over the person in the relationship in no situation. You cannot do it. Not only that, if you're friends with someone of the opposite sex and you cannot introduce them to the person you're in a relationship with, y'all shouldn't be friends to begin with. Period. Because that means it's something there that you don't want that person to see.
I agree with that. That's why I say you have to be mature enough to handle that type of situation.
But when you're dealing with friends of the opposite sex, it's gonna be jealousy there no matter what.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a small amount,
it shouldn't have to be.
But the thing is,
you shouldn't be jealous of your significant other's friend.
It ain't necessarily about the friend. You can just be. Jealousy comes with relationships. If you don't get jealous while in a relationship, you ain't got no relationship. Because jealousy comes with the territory.
But I shouldn't have to be jealous over your friend.
Dude, I get jealous of your phone sometimes. Because you always on it. Like you get jealous over petty stuff sometimes when in a relationship. It come with the territory.
But not being jealous of your friend. Because if you're jealous over someone's friend, then maybe you need to rethink of being in a relationship with that person, or talk to him about that friend if you're jealous. Well,
that's the step you gotta take. You got to say, hey, I'm not comfortable with this. And that's the thing about having friends of the opposite sex. You and your partner have to communicate 100% when it comes to that person. Because the moment y'all lack communication with that situation, that's when the problem's gonna occur. Period.
To the friend.
No, I'm saying if you have issues with that their relationship, you have to talk to that person about it, because if you don't, the problem will never get fixed, and eventually it will get to the point where y'all gonna start to do this and they gonna start to do that. Period.
Well, like I said, it is possible to be friends with the opposite sex while you're in a relationship, but there are such things as boundaries, like you said. Number one, boundaries. Number two, communication. You gotta talk to each other. Like, three of y'all right here talk. Like, hey, I don't feel comfortable when you do this or you do that. Instead of just, hey, I don't feel comfortable when he or she do that. Y'all just talk.
But sometimes people of the opposite sex, friends of the opposite sex, sometimes they do change once you get in a relationship or when you get married. Because they automatically assume you gonna change, so they change. But if the person you're in a relationship with didn't have an issue with y'all friendship before y'all got married, you changing the way you treat that person seems suspect, period. because it seemed like, okay, I gotta distance myself from this person because he or she is married now, and it just seems awkward. It seems suspect. So if y'all got a good relationship, the person in the relationship don't have a problem with y'all friendship, there's no need to change it. When you change it, that's when the problem occurs.
And why do you have to get people? Why do people have to change once first to get married? It's like, I don't understand that.
It's the same reason why people change when
Marriage.
people get money.
It's marriage. I mean, marriage is not
No,
going.
what it is, when somebody get married, the people around them automatically assume that that person will change just because they got married. But that's not always the case.
I mean, some people probably do change.
No, I mean, but at the end of the day, in order to become a better person, in order to grow, you have to change. But just because I change, don't mean our relationship, our friendship is going to change.
But some people
Like, just because I make changes in my life to grow, don't mean my friendship with you is going to take a left turn. Like, that's not the case. Like, you have to change to grow, period.
I miss my old guy friends. You know, I guess life happens and you just start living your own life. But I miss my old guy friends. I do.
But see, that's the thing. You had guy friends. Even when me and you got in relationships before we got married. And I had no issue with them guys.
I had guy friends.
But for some reason, they disappeared once we got married.
Yeah, they just stopped talking to little old me. Gosh, hurt my little feelings. It surely did. It really did. And if you're watching this, you know, I'm glad you're doing well in life. And I hope you, I don't know. I just hope you're doing well in life and, you know, be happy and prosper.
What? Prosper?
Yes. Yeah. But I really, hope you, enjoy the rest of your life, a good life. And I hope you find that special mate. And I hope you get married. And if you are married, congratulations. And if you have kids, congratulations. I probably seen on the timeline or whatever, but...
But what if you see him and the person they're married to look like you? Would that be
See, that'd be creepy. I would... That would be creepy.
But the thing is, the reason why I said that, because sometimes it comes to territory. Like, you can have a friend of the opposite sex, and sometimes that friend of the opposite sex may like you in that way, but they never take that shot because they know it will never happen.
So they end up dating somebody that looks just like you.
Sometimes.
That is creepy.
It is, but
shame on
that's
you.
no different than the ex finding somebody that look like you.
Yeah, I heard.
They're gonna take a shot, man.
Shot.
That dude, at the end of the day,
I don't know, I can't.
If me and you go our separate ways, I don't want anything to remind me of you. So therefore, I would never date anybody that looks like you. Period.
Anyway, that was a shot. That was a big boom. That was a big shot. But yeah, that is creepy to date. If you're from somebody and they date someone that looks just like you, yeah, that right there will have to have the friendship to end right there, because I would think that's creepy, and I would openly know. Well, some people don't realize it. Some people don't realize it.
At times, you don't realize stuff until it's pointed out to you.
Yeah.
It's
like I point out to you some stuff, and you pointed out to me some stuff, and we didn't realize.
I didn't have to point anything out. Your brother pointed that out. Everybody saw it but you.
Everybody saw it but you.
I'm gonna leave the rest of that out, but everybody saw it but you.
Okay. And I saw everything, but you didn't see it. But whatever. But like I said, with this segment, if you like these type of segments or this type of talk that we have,
if y'all like it, episode 2 coming soon. But y'all gotta smack the like button. Y'all got to leave a comment down below.
He cut me off. Yeah, comment the topic that you would like for us to discuss.
Let us know how y'all feel about it.
Yes. Honestly.
Comment down below.
Comment.
If y'all agree with what we said, if y'all disagree with what we said, if y'all want to add on to anything that we said.
We take criticism.
Make sure. I take criticism very well.
I take criticism very well.
She don't.
Yes, I do.
But comment down below what y'all think.
Yes.
Spam with the like button if y'all want to see episode 2.
Of the 5 likes, we can push it there.
Even if y'all don't like it, episode 2. Nah,
So still come up. Really?
Nah, that must still
and
coming.
we are still doing the
Really?
giveaway.
Okay.
100 subscribers. When you reach 100 subscribers, we'll do a giveaway. It could be money, it could be a gift card, it could be a guitar, it could be a game.
We get up to 100 likes, y'all could win a date with me.
You pushing it there. You pushing it.
Yeah, but what if a dude want to hang out with me? Just see if I'm cool or not.
Oh.
See, you ain't think about that.
Oh, yeah.
We talking about if somebody can have friends of the opposite sex. You just say, yeah, it's
You
possible.
don't know, there's some psychos in this world, okay? You never know. You never.
I married one. Yo, why is it that men love crazy women? Like, you can have a normal
I
woman
think
right
that's the
here.
reason why.
No, you can have a normal woman right here, the sweetest thing in the world. And then you have a crazy woman right here. He gonna always go for the crazy one.
Crazy
Period.
women can do a lot of special things.
Like what? Kill you in your sleep? To heck?
Well,
I think it's an excitement factor, knowing that you
you
can
can
like,
die
she
your
just like.
sleep in a day.
It's not that. I think it's more like men like a challenge, and a woman that's too nice will never challenge a man.
Basically,
And
a
men don't
pushover.
like that. Men want a woman that's gonna push back.
Feisty. Girl, be feisty. Be feisty to your man. It's spicy
Like, and another
relationship.
thing about this topic, if you're in a relationship and you got a friend of the opposite sex, and they do something, and he or she don't put them in their place, it is your job. Like, say for instance, she got a male friend, and he do something out of line, and she don't put him in his place in a timely manner. It is my job to step up and say something to him. And if she got a problem with me saying something to him, right there, you know something.
You know something's up.
Period.
Something is wrong.
But
Y'all let
remember,
fight for each other.
when you got a friend of the opposite sex, you have to be willing to put them in their place when they cross that line.
Boundaries.
And not only that, they only get 2 strikes. It ain't no 3 strikes. They get 2. After that second one, get him out of here, coach. Period.
Boundaries, communication, or you get kicked out the friendship, or you get kicked out of my life, or you get kicked out of somebody's life.
Oh yeah, before I forget, shout out my boy Bobby Boucher. He always, in the comment section, I can't say he always is the first one there, but he be close. He be right there. As soon as the video go up, he be right there.
Shout out to you.
He be right there.
I don't know you, but thank you for supporting us.
Homie me and him been riding, so we was like,
Shout out Bobby Boucher.
I know,
Right.
that's his
That's our
YouTube,
water
man.
boy, right?
Like, we've been riding since,
Back in the day.
we was like, well, he's still like
Full
that
of
tall,
days.
but since we was like, he grew up next door.
Toddler stage,
Yeah, nah, not that yet.
teenage.
We've been riding for a minute though.
Okay.
You know.
Thank you for supporting us. Thank you so much. I would like to meet you one day. It would nice to meet the family, the rest of the family. Whenever I can.
Shout out to my auntie too, cause she be on the comment section too. I peep you, I ain't forget.
Shout out to you. I would like to meet you one day. Did I meet her? I don't think I did.
Yeah.
Oh, I would like to meet you
It was
again.
like short, but yeah.
Yeah.
Had the little thing that my mama had.
Oh
for us.
yeah, I can't remember. You know, that was a long time ago.
I'm
Okay.
just living proof that sometimes the nerd do get the cheerleader. Gang gang.
Ouch. Bye.
You gon' fly angel, you gon' rule queen. Maximize, transform into a full screen. That way they will all get the picture. Them quick still quicker, but you straight, so forget 'em.